Hey everyone, it's Scott Neal from Scott Neal Real Estate, and today I've got my face mask and I've got my Lysol disinfectant wipes. Kills 99.9% of viruses and bacteria, so we're good to go. And it is dead middle of coronavirus season. It's April 17th, and right now this is how we're out showing properties. Got my face mask to keep everybody safe. Got my disinfectant wipes to keep not only myself safe, but also wipe down the door handles that I'm touching. So this is how we're doing business right now. I don't know, feels kind of weird. I don't like wearing this thing. But let me tell you what, if you want a custom made mask, I don't know if you can tell, but this is the RV from Christmas Vacation, Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. This is the RV that Uncle Eddie had out. And these came from a great friend of mine and client at Hearts and Sharts. I'm gonna give you guys the links if you guys wanna buy your own custom made mask. I think they're like 10 bucks a piece, free shipping, totally awesome. And she's got a lot of different cool prints on here. So that's what's happening right now. Yes, business is still happening, and today it's time for me to give you a quarterly market update for what's going on in the DFW area. We were setting some records, really, not only just in our office. We were selling a lot of homes first quarter, but the market was continuing to boom. And then, of course, the government shutdown came around. But I want to just give you some stats of where we were at the end of the first quarter for 2020 and a little bit of predictions of where I think things are going to go. And some of these stats might surprise you. So why don't we just go ahead and get right into it? It's the median price, which is what everybody wants to know, what our home value is doing. So the median price right now in DFW is $267,000. This is for residential properties. So both new construction and pre-owned, $267,000. Now that's actually up 4.1% from the same time last year. So prices again rose over the last year. And there's been a lot of people asking some serious questions about what our home price is going to do. A lot of people have some hot sports opinions. I'm going to give you mine. And really right now it's still anybody's guess how this whole thing is going to work out. But nonetheless, home price is up 4.1% from this time last year, $267,000 median price. How about days on market? So this is how long does it take for a home to sell from the time that it goes up on the market to the time that the seller negotiates a purchase contract with the buyer. And right now that's at 52 days. So we've been seeing the days on market inch up over the last several quarters, and that's up 10.6% from this time last year. This is all normal stuff that we were expecting to see and things that we were anticipating seeing as we went through even pre-coronavirus. How about solds? The amount of properties that have sold over the last year. 118,569 properties have sold over the last 12 months, and that's actually up 5.4%. So 5.4% more properties sold over the last 12 months than they did the previous 12 months. And inventory, another key economic indicator that we look at as real estate professionals. Right now, we are at 3.2 months worth of inventory, and that is zero change from this time last year. So regardless of whatever happens in the economy, regardless of whatever happens with jobs, the stock market, real estate prices are affected by one thing and one thing only, and that is the level of inventory. So I've been saying it time and time again. Every single market update that I put out, we talk about what's going on with the real estate inventory, and it's just simple economics, supply and demand. The lower the supply, the higher the demand, the more you're going to see prices increase, vice versa the other way. So really, until we see a spike in inventory without much demand, will we see real estate values get affected. So as long as real estate, or as long as the months worth of inventory remains below 4 to 5 months, we're going to continue to see price appreciation. So 3.2 months worth of inventory means we are still in a seller's market. Believe it or not, guys, even in the middle of this coronavirus, we are still technically in a seller's market. Now, I will tell you that if you're a buyer right now, there are some opportunities out there for sure. There's a lot of nervous sellers out there that are worried about what's going on, and they're taking a little bit less of a deal than they otherwise probably could have if we weren't in the middle of this pandemic. And so if you're a buyer right now and you want to get out there and look at a property, again, we're out there showing with our masks, we're out there wiping things down, and on top of that, we're doing virtual tours for our buyer clients right now just to keep everybody safe. So just this morning, I went out and I looked at 4 properties for one of my clients, did a little video, uploading it to YouTube privately, sending it over to them so that they can let me know whether they actually want to go tour the property in person, just so that we can keep down the amount of contact that we're having. All right. One other stat that I want to show you is pending sales. So this is obviously a leading indicator of what's to come. So if pendings, that's going to help us see what's happening with closings. And so in the month of March, we had 9,154 pending transactions. So again, that's 9,000 homes went under contract in the month of March. And I've had a lot of people call me and say, are homes even selling right now? A lot of people on the fence right now, and I totally understand that. If you're afraid to get out there, if you just want to ride on the sidelines to see how this thing is going to go, I totally understand. Nobody here at our office is going to pressure anybody into either putting their home on the market or getting out there and buying a home. We are simply here to help you do something if you want to. And since we're experts in the market, we can help guide you through in the best possible way, whether you're a buyer or whether you're a seller. But a lot of people have just assumed that everything has shut down, and that's simply not the case. Now, I will tell you though that pendings are down 17% from this time last year. Now hear that, only 17%. You would have thought that the market just went in the tank and went down by 50, 60, 70%, but it's only down 17% during the month of March from this time last year. We'll see what happens in April. We're about halfway through right now, but again, over 9,000 properties went under contract during the month of March, only down 17% from this time last year, and that's all from coronavirus, presumably. What's going to happen over the next couple of months? The straight answer is we really don't know. But I can tell you this, that there's no way that real estate is just going to tank. There's no way that pending sales are going to go down by 80% like a lot of people fear. A lot of people fear that because we might be in some sort of recession, which is still not exactly sure. I mean, if you've been watching the stock market, it went down to like 19,000. It's already bounced back to 24,000. So whatever losses that you took in the stock market, you've already made half of it back. And that's before the economy's even rolled back out again. So we'll see what happens over the next couple of months. But as far as home prices are concerned, we don't really see a change coming much at all. We certainly don't see a dip in home prices coming over the next 3 to 6 months. So at worst, our prediction is that home prices will just stay the same. So that's important to know. If you're a seller, again, don't panic. This might just take a little bit longer, and you might need to be just a little bit more aggressive on your pricing than you otherwise thought that you might have, especially if you're waiting for the spring and summer months like a lot of people do. If you're a buyer, know that you might have a lot less competition and you might have some fearful sellers out there that you can take advantage of. So if you guys have any questions about how the current market is affecting you, especially during this COVID-19 crisis, please give us a call. Let us know how we can help you out. If you want to buy, if you want to sell, if you want to lease, things are still happening, and we're experts in the DFW market, and we can help you right now. So give us a call, meet us on the web, send us an email, let us know how we can help you with your real estate needs, and we wish you a safe time, and we hope everybody is really taking care of their families right now, and we hope that you have happy selling. Thanks.